He's a Mahayogi. And at the same time, he was eating. Srimati Radhika is no less, and her proficiency in cooking, and Durvasa started to eat, and Srimati Radhika cooked at the same pace. In the end, Durvasa Rsi was unable to eat, and the Durvasa Rsi, who became very pleased and gave benediction to Srimati Radhika that from today onwards, whatever you make will be nectar, whatever is cooked by your hands, and whoever cooks, whoever takes or honors prasad from your hands, cooked by your hands, will become very healthy, useful, and healthy. So this is the reason that Mother Yashoda called Srimati Radhika to cook for Krishna. And so when Krishna eats what she has cooked, ये दूसरा सिस्टम है, कनेक्शन ऊपर का connection. So for this reason, so walking in the path of the sadhus, whatever difficulties arise in one's life, that one will be able to tolerate those difficulties. These 10 qualities are shown. And Parasamanda Gun, the residents of Gokul, in this way they had love and affection. The control of the entire creation. Whose sweetness everybody is attracted to. Having love and affection towards Shri Guru, the elders, and love and affection towards his Sakhis. All those who are beloveds of Krishna, he has love and affection towards them.
I
think that's Okay, Madhya Lila 8, 180. The name of Krishna and the qualities are his decorations. The ornaments of the ears. Madhya Lila 8, SC 180. 180. Krishna's name and glories are compared to his pastimes. There are his decorations. I see the Krishna Karai Ramratsu. It's Srimati Radhika taste Sham Ras, Shingahar Ras. So Srimati Radhika Rani's earrings are the name, fame and qualities of Lord Krishna. The glories of Lord Krishna's name, fame and qualities are always inundating her speech. In this way, Srimati Radhika is the embodiment of Krishna's love. Or she is manifested from Sri Krishna's love. Srimati Radharani induces Krishna to drink the honey of the conjugal relationship. She is therefore engaged in satisfying all the lusty desires of Krishna. In this way, Srimati Radhika Krishna she prays Satyabhama in Dwarka Puri, prays that she has those qualities that Srimati Radhika has. Okay. Even Satyabhama, one of the queens of Sri Krishna, desires fortunate position and excellent qualities of Srimati Radharani. Satyabhama becomes envious of the love and affection that Krishna has for Srimati Radhika. By the arrangement of Yogamaya, these pastimes of Nava-vrndavana, where the statues of all the Vrajavasis was made. In Dwarka Puri. Krishna in separation of Srimati Radhika is so intense. And Baladev and Uddhav began to think how to give to pacify Krishna, because Krishna living in Dwarka Puri, he's always thinking of Vrindavan and begins to cry. So they made this Nava-vrndavana, new Vrindavan, but it was all artificial. It wasn't real. It was made statues of all the different elements of Vrindavan. And he's thinking that I'm going to graze the cows in the morning, Mother Yashoda and Krishna. Mother Yashoda feeds Krishna Makhan. And that was the statue, it wasn't real. Krishna was so absorbed in that. He's thinking that I will go in the morning with the cowherd boys to herd the cows. And as he's going, Mother Yashoda, she has Makhan in her hands. This is all in a statue form. But Krishna is thinking that it is actually Mother Yashoda. And Krishna embraces Mother Yashoda and accepts her offering of Makhan. And Krishna is telling Mother Yashoda, why are you crying? I will be back soon. And as he leaves, from the sidelong glance of his eyes, he's seeing the Vrajavasis in the distance. But these are all statues. And seeing Srimati Radhika's. He touched the lips of Srimati Radhika with his flute and then left. He told Srimati Radhika, don't cry, I am just returning soon. And walking a little bit further to the ocean. And this is the Yamuna of Vrindavan. At that time, he saw beautiful waves of the ocean. Then he's thinking, Jamuna hasn't got such huge waves, and where am I actually? And then he remembers, or he thinks, am I in Vrindavan or am I in Dwarka? He rubs his eyes just like a small child and looks. These are not the sakhas, not the calves, and they're all statues. Then Krishna, returns. This is Satyabhama is seeing with Uddhav. Kansa's mother, Padma, Ugrasen's wife, Padma, becoming old, looking at the activities of Krishna in the mood of Vrindavan, and came running after Krishna to catch him. Because Govinda was so beautiful. In this way, Uddhav and others were seeing Padma, Kansa's mother, Ugrasen's wife. Krishna's beauty is such, even Padma became astonished. Satyabhama saw this new, how Krishna was performing loving pastimes with Srimati Radhika. And he touched his flute to the lips of Srimati Radhika. Seeing this, Satyabhama went into man, a sulky mood, and then returned in this mood. She's thinking in this jealous mood how Srimati Radhika, how Krishna loves Srimati Radhika. She left in this mood of jealousy, jealous anger. Rukmini, she felt a little pinching, how Krishna loves Srimati Radhika and the gopis. But she had this pain in her heart, but she did not show anything externally. Yeah, she did not express that pain in her heart. Satyabhama directly expressed and left that scene and went into a sulking chamber. And Krishna is thinking that no, they've made this artificial Vrindavan for me. He came back in the assembly house of Sudharma Sabha. In that assembly room, in that he sat there very nicely, very unique. Everybody sat there. Uddhava and 16,108 queens, 16,107 without Satyabhama. And he saw everyone. He said to Uddhava, "Where's Satyabhama? Why is she not here?" Then Uddhava said to the Lord, "When you manifested this sweetness of Vrindavan and seeing your reaction, Satyabhama went into this jealous anger. For this reason, she left into a sulking chamber, dressed in ordinary cloth, and Krishna became even more stern, taking her father's name, calling her the daughter of Satrajit. If she does not come straight away to the assembly, then I will reject her forever." So Uddhava went and gave this message to Satyabhama. Krishna became very grave and stern. If you don't present yourself in this chamber at this moment, then Krishna will reject you forever. Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai. She dressed herself opulently again, and in the assembly she returned, but with her anger. Externally she was showing neutral, but she sat at the back. At that time, Krishna became so stern and grave that you haven't understood the mood of Vrindavan. I married you just in a simple way, as the Brajvasis. You cannot compare yourselves to Srimati Radhika and the Brajvasis. So why have I come to Dwarka, Puri? Krishna is saying, I have come here for two reasons. I killed many demons here. Why? Jarasandha again and again attacked Mathura. But 17 times he attacked, and on the 18th time Krishna took all the residents of Mathura and came to Dwarka. And by the help of Vishwakarma made this beautiful palatial setting and in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by water. Krishna is my reason coming here to kill the demons. Because of the time and circumstance, I married you, but I'm living here, but my mind is in Vrindavan. Your beauty and sweetness cannot be compared in any way to the sweetness and opulence of Braj, in such a way that the scales of measurement, to balance those two sides, we take a little mud and put on one side. In the same way, Srimati Radhika's glories and sweetness is incomparable. You are nothing compared to them. The reason I'm staying in Braj, because the demons, they attacked Mathura again and again. Repeatedly they attacked Mathura. Krishna, after killing Kansa, Kansa's wife, what's her name? Padmatana Asti and Prapti. Asti and Prapti, the wives of Kansa, they became widows and went to their father Jarasandha and complained about falsely accused Krishna and Balaram. For this reason, Jarasandha became even more angry. I will kill my son-in-law, that he caused my daughters to become widows. 17 times he attacked on Mathura. Krishna and Balaram, seeing this, Krishna and Balaram killed the entire army of Jarasandha. And on the 18th time, it took all the residents of Mathura and went to Dwarka Puri. He was not married. Krishna, any of the queens, while he was in Mathura. In Brihad Vaman Puran, after Rukmini's marriage, in this kalpa, in Mathura, Krishna was married to Rukmini in this kalpa. But according to the Bhagavad, Krishna's marriage was in Dwarka. Krishna was not married in Dwarka, in Mathura. So Krishna is saying, the reason I married you is seeing your beauty and sweetness is incomparable to that of the gopis. Because I married you because there is some in semblance. But seeing you, I have some small stimulation of remembering the Brajvasis. Krishna is saying, and remembering the Braj-gopis. So what did I say? So Satyabhama is saying, how I can get the foot dust of Srimati Radhika and my life would be successful. Although she was jealous of Srimati Radhika, but she was praying to have this foot dust of Srimati Radhika. Seeing the qualities of Srimati Radhika, there's this stuti in these 6 shlokas of Uddhava, and glorifying the gopis of Braj. She has such deep affection, love and affection for Krishna. This anurag, at the time of meeting, this anurag cannot be expressed or manifest, but it can during the time of separation. For this reason, this stuti, Uddhava is said in these 6 shlokas. Asama, Charanarenu, Chusama, Maho, Vande Nanda, Vrajastrinam. We can remember the 6 shlokas. You can find it. Find it. One day, Nanda. Find the shloka for me. One day. No, just one of them. Then the rest will be there together. One day, Nanda Sri Uddhava by these 6 shlokas. And glorifying Srimati Radhika particularly. The devotees of Krishna, including Uddhava, were impressed by the glories of Srimati Radhika. And who can glorify? Asamaho Charanani. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 47, verse 61. You are most fortunate. Uddhava is saying, your separation from Krishna is not possible for everyone. This separation from Krishna is to have mercy on me. Bhavatinam Mahabhaga. To show mercy upon me, Uddhava is saying, at the time of separation, the limits of prema are seen. Bhavatinam Mahabhaga. How fortunate you are that you have this great, deep, loving affection for Krishna. Anurag's two qualities, Paraspana Sneha Anubandhana and Priyasi Vasibhut. Darshana Atriptata. Sorry. Seeing Krishna is still feeling that I have not seen him. And one quality of Krishna, he is present ever new and fresh form. What is this new and ever fresh form? New and new. Always ever fresh and new. It's not possible in this world. Not possible in the living entities. It's what's said that Krishna at every moment is manifesting this very attractive form. And more than that, Srimati Radhika, as much as Krishna is manifesting his sweetness, Srimati Radhika manifests her. So it is said, this manifestation of Krishna's beautiful form, Srimati Radhika exceeds, and in the same way Srimati Radhika presents her beautiful form, Krishna expresses his beauty and sweetness, and there's this kind of competition. In like an Indian bus, everybody wants to climb on the bus together at the same time. This hura-huri, this pushing and shoving, who can enter the bus first. In the same way, however much Krishna manifests his beautiful form, and Srimati Radhika wants to manifest her sweet, attractive form. This Bengali phrase there expresses how there is no limit to this. You can reach the ceiling. There's no ceiling of this, because everything has its limit. How is this possible? Viruddha Dharma. It's like contradictory to principles of Dharma. That is impossible. Like an example is given, a glass of water is a glass is full of water. If you put one drop of water in that glass, that drop will overflow. But in this Viruddha Dharma, this impossible circumstance, situation, the glass is full of water. But if you put more water in, one spoonful, it should overflow. But it does not. It does not. How is this possible? Do you understand? Viruddha Dharma. Srimati Radhika's beauty and sweetness is increasing, both Radha and Krishna's, but there is no limit, and it continues to increase. This proverb, this Bengali term, expresses that ever increasing, expanding love and affection. So that cannot be established. Srimati Radhika's beauty and sweetness, even Satyabhama is desiring for this. Although she has this jealous anger towards the Vrajavasis, not towards the Dwarkavasis, but not to the Dwarkavasis, but to the Vrajavasis. Some of the Dwarkavasis are expressing their jealous anger, but not everyone. If you have this envy, anger towards the Vrajavasis, you will end up in Dwarka. This jealous anger, the flames of fire, the flames, it is like the flames of fire, this jealous anger, becoming angry sometimes. If you get angry, you'll be ending up in Dwarka. Hearing the glories of the Vraj-vasis, the Satyabamas, Rukmini, and other queens, they become jealous. That same Satyabhama, hearing the qualities of Srimati Radhika, they become so enamored. Hearing even the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, and the wife of Lord Shiva, Parvati, desire her beauty and qualities. Indeed, Arundhati, the celebrated chaste wife of Vashishta, also wants to imitate the chastity and religious principles of Srimati Radharani. So, Arundhati. This Anasuya. It's compared to this chastity of Anasuya. Do you remember the pastime? Anasuya. No. Satyabhama and others in Lakshmi and Parvati. Lakshmi, Brahmani and Shivani, the wives of the demigods, Shiva, Brahma, Narayan. even Arundhati hankers for the qualities of religious principles of Srimati Radharani, Nandini, Ramani, Siromani, meaning of this, of all the chaste ladies, Srimati Radhika is the topmost. Like in Dwarka, Rukmini and Satyabhama are there. In Vaikunta, Laksmi Devi is there. Parvati is there in Shivaloka. And she Parvati would not look at anyone else apart from Lord Shiva. Brahmaji, Brahmani, and the wife of Brahma. Shivani, the wife of Shiva. Even Lord Krishna himself cannot reach the limit of the transcendental qualities of Srimati Radharani. How then can an insignificant living entity count them? He's explaining here why, the reason for staying in Dwarka. He's saying in an angry mood, I am staying in Dwarka for two reasons. To kill the demons, Jarasan attacking Mathura again and again. That's why I've come here. And the other reason is to remember the Brajvasis. Even if the gopis gave me this instruction that I would come back to Vrindavan, then I would leave you in 1 second, because your beauty and qualities it cannot be compared to those of the Brajvasis. If we get something of a higher taste, we can immediately let go of the lower taste quite easily. If we get something of a higher quality. Rabri, if you get the sweet of this matura. Will you want a laddu? If go gourd? If somebody gives you karchun, this very high, best sweet of Vrindavan. Getting this, we can easily let go of something of a lower quality, lower grade. In the same way. He is giving this reason for staying in Dwarka. He's also saying that if the Vrajavasis call, then I will immediately leave you and go to Braj. So why did the Vraj-gopis not ask Krishna to return? When Uddhava was coming back to Mathura from Vrindavan, the gopis asked this. No, Uddhava asked, I'm going from Vrindavan to Mathura. What message can I take for Krishna? What did the gopis say? At that time, if you tell Krishna to return, he will return. But Srimati Radhika and the other gopis did not say this. They didn't ask. Don't tell Krishna about our situation here in Vrindavan. Why? Because Krishna's heart is so soft. Just thinking of us, he becomes unconscious. We can maintain our lives in separation of Krishna, but Krishna, just remembering us, he may leave his body. Don't tell Krishna of our suffering in separation. If you say that Krishna is your friend, then do one thing. Seeing Krishna's pain, don't tell Krishna everything all at once. Tell him a little bit at a time. So if you say all together in one go, then Krishna will suddenly leave his body. And this way an example is given, like an old cloth after 2 or 3 years of wearing. If you rinse that cloth, you have to be very careful. Be very careful. The rinse is called. Rinsing. Rinse. Like I do to your neck. Nichorna, to rinse. Wring your neck. Or rinse your neck. Okay, wring your neck. If you do it all in one go, the cloth will tear. So how to take the water out from an old cloth? Very slowly, very carefully. So the gopis are saying Krishna's heart is so soft. Krishna will become unconscious. You are his dear friend. You will tell him, I'm sure. But don't tell him all together at the same time. Something a little every day, and in this way he will be able to maintain his life. But if you tell him all together at the same time, he will not be able to stay alive. So this example has been given. And gopis are saying, gopis telling Uddhava, tell Krishna that the gopis are very happy, they are living peacefully and have no worries or anxiety. Don't tell him too much. But if you do tell him something, tell him slowly. Then little the day after, just understand as much as you can. Krishna can understand the qualities of Srimati Radhika and the gopis. In the depth of Srimati Radhika's deep moods, it's so grave and deep, like an ocean, like the water at the depth of an ocean. Which is the most deepest ocean? Pacific Ocean. It's considered the deepest of oceans. Around Australia, the waters around Australia. Krishna can understand. Sadhu Krishna Pai Pad. Text 185. We have to go. Hearing of the qualities of their Radha and Krishna. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, now I have come to understand the truth of the loving affairs between Radha and Krishna. Nonetheless, I still want to hear how both of them gloriously enjoy such love. Dvaraka here, text 187. Raya Ramananda replied, Krishna is the Lalit, for he can always keep his girlfriends in a subjugated state. Thus his only business is enjoying sense gratification. How many types of Nayak? How many? Nayak? 96 types of Nayak. $96. 96. And 360 types of Nayika. Text 188. A person who is very cunning and always youthful, expert in joking and without anxiety, and who can keep his girlfriends always subjugated, is called dhira-lalit. Viruddha Avatarana. Viruddha Nava-vrndavana-lila. Expert, who is called Viruddha Rsi. Rasik. Navatarana. In other words, Krishna is always useful and young. Parihas Patu. Parihas is the expert in joking and without any anxiety. And Priyasi Vasiba. He is subjugated by Srimati Radhika and the gopis' love. This verse is from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 2.1.230. Krishna Kripa Katakshan. He is always subjugated by the love and affection of the Srimati Radhika and the gopis. Once in the Kunj, Krishna is telling Srimati Radhika, you are calling me every day. From tomorrow I will not come. What the gopis said. I said, forget about tomorrow, just go now. Why wait till tomorrow? In this way, Krishna, who is captivated by the love and affection of the gopis. Mother Yashoda used to make Krishna dance by showing him a little makhan. Gopis offering Krishna some makhan and asking him to dance. And once more, Krishna, the gopis, they put one spot of makhan each time he dances for them. Then they put one spot on his forehead of makhan, and then if he's done it 10 times, then there are 10 spots on his forehead. How the gopis are making Krishna to dance by offering him makhan, who is Parabrahma Bhagavan, is creator of innumerable universes, who are making him dance according to their desires. Such sweet pastimes. Krishna is expert in loving exchanges that he attracts everyone. And Srimati Radhika cannot keep her man sometimes. And Lalita Devi, what does she do? In Lalita Ashtakam, giving instructions to Srimati Radhika. This is a cheater. Don't listen to him, and don't show your submissive mood in front of him. This man is like an ankush. Ankush is the tool used to control an elephant. It's like gourd, the elephant gourd. If you put this gourd behind the ears of an elephant, a huge elephant can be brought to his knees. In this way, like Krishna be brought to control by this Lord can be brought into control by this mantra. Hathi can be controlled by, an elephant can be controlled by this simple tool, but how to control the Lord? What? By chanting mantras. Which mantra? Gopal mantra, Hare Krishna mantra. The Lord can be controlled by what mantra the gopis chanting. The gopis, what mantra do they chant to control the Hari, this name, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. What is the result of all this Harikatha? Is to have a taste for chanting the holy names of the Lord. And if you have this taste, then the pastimes will automatically manifest. We will think, when we will relish food preparation, if we are hungry. But if we are not hungry, if somebody has fever, they are hungry, but they have no taste or interest in eating. They have no ruchi, no taste. And this is the problem. We are hungry, but we have no taste. When we have this high fever, even if we give such nice preparations to such a person, they would not. If they have one spoonful, then they will vomit. They are hungry, but they don't have any taste in eating, desire. There's no taste in the mouth. When we are free from this disease or high fever, then we have this taste. At this time, we honor this preparation with great joy. So our taste for eating returns. If we have this ruchi or taste in chanting, then we desire to have thousands of ears, thousands of tongues. the we pray to the Lord to have thousands of ears, thousands of tongues to hear your Harikatha and tongues to chant. What tongue do we chant? So give us thousands of tongues. Ki Jai, Shri Gurudev Ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Please excuse any of my errors. All glories to Shri Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Shall I stop?